Hello, friends. What's up? I saw TXT last night, and I have a lot of things to say about it. Okay, here's how I'm thinking this video is gonna work. It's gonna be very similar in a way to my Hypen video. Actually, you should probably watch my Hypen concert video. I'll put it in the description. Specifically, you should probably watch the Tacoma Dome one if you're gonna watch this. Like the Tacoma Dome section of that video, it's chaptered, you can find it. But, because it's going to be relevant, right? Like, it's going to be relevant to what I have to say here because I want to talk about the Tacoma Dome again. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to basically just show off the stuff I got. Then we're going to talk about the members. Then we're going to talk about the songs. Then I'm going to talk about the Tacoma Dome. And then I will say farewell. Okay, stuff I got. First thing, this hoodie, it says TXT right here. On the sleeve, it says Act Promise. And on the back, it also says Act Promise. This is my new TXT hoodie. I love her dearly. I think one thing I like about it, it's very simple. It doesn't do a lot. Like, I feel like I have other hoodies that I've gotten at concerts where it's like a bit messier, I'll say. I like this one. I think it's cute. I think it was way too expensive. I would not have paid as much as I did now. Like, in the moment, I was very hyped, so I was like, I absolutely want to get it. Having rationalized my brain, it was a bit overpriced. Now, for the things I got for free, I'm going to put the Instagrams of the people who gave me stuff in the description because some of these girls went a little crazy when making this stuff and were just giving it away for free. Like, it was really cute. Anyway, first is this banner. It becomes, I'm not going to make it a crown. It becomes a crown that you can wear. But on the back, it says, "Let's be together today and tomorrow." So there's that. It's a banner. It's cute. I didn't pick it up once during the concert, but we'll get to that later. Next, this bag has a bunch of the paper that was shot out. Someone very kindly handed me like a giant stack of the paper that was shot out during the concert. So I decided to keep it, put it in a bag. I used to do this at concerts. Like at KCON, I have a bag somewhere of like KCON confetti that I just have. So I'm going to put this with my KCON confetti, I guess. Next item. This is a keychain. Let me hold it up so you can see it better. This is a keychain. It has Yeonjun and Taehyun on it. It was on a little string. It fell off the string. I just need to put it back on the string. But it's a keychain. It's really cute. We're going to call this the Yeonjun Taehyun keychain for when I tag people in their Instagram. So, like, this one, very cute. Now for the favorite freebie I got. I love this. The bestie was wearing this on her pants all night. This is a Bumgyu keychain. Hold on. Here's Bumgyu. It says TXT on the back. And then it's like a friendship bracelet that says Bumgyu. I think this is so cute. I think this is so cute. It came with like other shit too. The bestie actually took a picture. I'm going to put the picture in after I finish talking. But like, it was so cute. I love this so much. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I kind of want to incorporate it into this area that I film in. Anyway, that was the picture. Wasn't it cute? Like, the girlie who made that absolutely slay. Was just giving them away, no less. Insane. That's a level of effort that I will never have. If I'm putting that much effort into something, I would like to be compensated for it. I say like I don't make exceedingly long videos for free, but it was really cute. Like that, the girlie who made those keychains is an icon. Anyway, that's the main stuff I got. Now let's talk members. Spoilers. I have like very little to say about 3 of them, so we're gonna knock those 3 off first. First up, Kai. Kai's hair was a good color. It was a very good color for him. He looked good. Taehyun is short, and he sounds good when he sings. That's all I have to say about Taehyun. And Yeonjun was there and looked gaunt, and I think his foundation was too thick. Now, for the members, I have things to say about. First, let's do Subin first. Subin's face, insane. An insane face card to have. He looked so good. There was one performance where he was wearing just like a tank top and tight black pants, and I was entranced by this man in ways I can't explain. But like, he was one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen in my life. It was frankly life-changing. And now, my boy, my Twinkie boy Bumgyu. Bumgyu, also beautiful in real life. Very cute energies in his ways. Like, there were various points where he was just like goofing off on stage because I was close. I had great seats. and I didn't stay in my seats, we'll get to that. But like I had a great view. So even when they weren't like on camera to bum you, because when I was at Enhypen, if the camera wasn't showing the member, I had no idea what was going on. But for this, if the camera wasn't showing the member, I didn't care. I was watching the members that I wanted to see. And Bumkey was just so cute throughout the show. Like, I was already a Bumgyu stan, in case you couldn't tell from the fact that when they were asking which member I wanted a keychain for, I said Bumgyu. But, I understand him in ways I didn't before. Like, he's just so smushy and a baby, and I love him. Now, that concludes the members. Setlist time. I was very surprised actually going in, because this was the first US show. I was unsure if they were going to stick to the Korean setlist, because usually when groups do a show in Korea and then come to the US, they change out the setlist. Their Korean concerts are usually like an hour longer. They didn't change out the setlist that much, and by that I mean they added songs to the setlist. It was very strange, but whatever. It's fine. I'm not mad. We're going to skip the Morse code opening. First song, Deja Vu. It was great. They were wearing such cool outfits for this. Like, they entered the stage in these almost priestly outfits. It looked really cool. After that, they made my day. They did Runaway. Runaway is my favorite TXT title. I had the time of my life. It was so fun. It was everything I wanted and more. I have one complaint that we will get to later. It's going to be in the Tacoma Dome section, but it was amazing. Also, I'm skipping the meds this time. I didn't pay attention during the meds. I paid attention, but, like, I didn't really listen. I was watching what Bumgyu was doing the whole time. So, I'm skipping the meds. Anyway, next song was, I Know I Love You. It was actually really fun. I did not like this song very much when it came out. And in my defense, when it came out, it was TXT's worst title. It's since grown on me a lot. And the girls really love it. Like, the girls around me loved this song. You should have heard the cheers that erupted from the crowd when they played the music video before the show started. It was insane. But it was really fun. Again, I enjoyed it. I think it's actually better live than it is when you record it. My one downside, you can't hear the female vocals live. And I feel like the female vocals, like Sori's vocals, really add an extra je ne sais quoi to the song. So I wish you could hear it, but I was far from upset about it. Also, it was around this time in the show. Me and the bestie, we were like, I would say 10 rows back from the barricade for the pits. We decided to go down to the barricades. It was like a barricade, a little brief section of seats that I think were handicap seats. I don't know. And then pit. We decided to go down to the barricades. One woman yelled at us because I'm like 90% sure it was just because everyone was sitting and we were standing and we were blocking her view. But for the most part, it was great. We sat down when she yelled at us, for the record. But it was great. We could see so well. We were just at the barricade. For the record, also, nobody yelled at us. I would like to make that clear. It will become relevant later. We spent the entire concert at the very bottom of the steps for the seating, and nobody complained. Okay, multiple security people saw us. The staff were on the move. They were very aware of our presence in this spot. Nobody yelled at us. I want to make that clear. Anyway, then they did Devil by the Window, and it was good. I liked the song. It was cool. I was mostly just drinking in the fact that I suddenly had substantially better seats. But, like, I wasn't mad about it. After that, they changed outfits. They had good outfits for the start. But then they came and they, like, did a Korean-y remix of Sugar Rush Ride. I have a complex relationship with the song Sugar Rush Ride, but this remix was excellent. It was so cool. Very VIX-coded with the fans. It was phenomenal. I'm obsessed with this remix of Sugar Rush Ride. Like, it was so cool. After that, it was Farewell Neverland. It was fine. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was cute. It didn't hit like the Koreanized remix to Sugar Rush Ride, but it was still good. After that, they changed again. They only wore these like very Korean outfits for 2 songs. It was very Enhypen coded, actually. I remember Enhypen did that. Their first outfit change was for like 2 songs, and then they changed again. So maybe it's just a hype thing. I don't know. But they changed again. They came back. They did Chasing That Feeling. It was really fun. It was really good. I like Chasing That Feeling as a song. I think it's underrated by TXT fans. And it was good. Then, this was one of my favorite stages of the night. They did Magic. And because of where I was located, a lot of my time spent was looking at their sides. For Magic, they were like facing the sides. They did one half of the song facing my side, one half of the song facing the other side. Because instead of facing forward, like, you understand how concerts work. But it was amazing. I love Magic the song. I think it's one of TXT's best songs. and it was so fun, and the choreo was so good, and I could see Bumgyu so clearly. It was everything I wanted and more. Then they brought in like a train stop set with a motorcycle for New Rules, which was an interesting choice. New Rules was fun, for the record. I had a great time to New Rules, but the set had, I think it had like New Rules written on it somewhere, if I recall correctly. And I don't know why, because they barely used it during New Rules. It's fine. After New Rules, they did Loser Lover. I have a statement about Loser Lover, okay? I do not think Loser Lover is their best song. I, in fact, think it's one of their lesser titles. But it is absolutely their catchiest song. I hear Loser Lover once, like the chorus, and it lives in my head for minimum 3 days. I can't get it out of there. It's in there right now, if you were wondering. Like, it just lives there. Constantly. And I don't understand. I don't listen to Loser Lover often, but whenever I hear it, it just lives in my mind for days on end. Anyway, it was a good stage. After that, they did Ghosting. I'm complex about Ghosting. Hear me out. On the one hand, I like Ghosting. I think it's a great song. I had a great time during the stage. But this was the only song they did off their first minisode album. Notably, they did not do Blue Hour. And I was really, really fucking mad they did not do Blue Hour. None of that matters. It is time for what was my Blinding Lights. For the unaware, I like to say I have a Blinding Lights song at every concert I go to. This is the song where I go fully insane. I let out everything that exists in me, and I have the level of a time of my life that can only be achieved once per concert. Okay? It's a rare level of hype. My Blinding Lights song was Thursday's Child Has Far to Go, which going forward I will simply be calling Thursday's Child. I love this song. Okay, for starters, I think this is TXT's best song. Definitely, I think this is their best B-side. Like, of their non-titles, of the songs without a music video, let's call it, this is the best one. I'm dying on that hill. I think it is literally the perfect song. My one complaint about the stage, for some reason, like, I understand logically why they did it, but for some reason, they decided to make it OT5. It's a trio song. It's Subin, Taehyun, and Bumgyu. I think it would have just been just as fun if the three of them alone were performing it. And they gave Yeonjun, like, very core lines. Notably, they gave him, like, the core line in the bridge. And I was like, why are we giving Yeonjun this line? He's not in the damn... Whatever. It was the best stage of the night, okay? It changed my entire level of existence. I nearly broke the barricade I was leaning on. I felt it move at one point because I was having so much fun. It was, frankly, life-changing. Did you forget about the New Rules set? So did I. Like, in real time. Because for the next song, they did Trust Fund Baby, and they went to, like, go vibe at the New Rules little train set. And it was fine. I don't love Trust Fund Baby as a song. I think especially going from something as hype as Thursday's Child to Trust Fund Baby was definitely a shift. I might have put Ghosting here instead, but whatever. It was fine. It was nice. Bumgyu has no lines. Then it was actually another one of my favorite stages. Subin and Yeonjun left, and the Bumgyu, Taehyun, and Kai stayed to do Quarter Life. I really like Quarter Life in ways that I shouldn't, but I love it. It was so fun. I had the time of my life. The bestie was having way less fun than me, but I was having fun. Okay, I think I had, like, one of my most fun songs was this one. You're not even emotionally prepared, because I wasn't emotionally prepared. Then Yeonjun and Subin did The Killa, and I was transfixed. This is when Subin showed up in a black tank top and tight black leather pants, and I was transfixed. It was, I'm not going to say the best stage. I think it was the most memorable stage. The choreography was insane. I lost every fiber of my sanity during it. And I think I will never be the same person I was before I saw this performance. Like, it was, frankly, a life-altering experience in way few things have been for me. After that, the other members came back out. Bumgyu had, like, a little dance moment. That was fun. And then the other four showed up, and they performed Back for More, specifically the TXT version of Back for More, which is, if you ask me, the superior version. No offense to, I forgot the name of the woman who features on that song. I think it's, like, Anita. It's Anita. No offense to her. The TXT version is superior. And frankly, it was. It was a great performance. They were wearing sparkly black jackets. They looked really cool. The song is excellent. I was having a great time. Then jackets were removed again. and they performed Tinnitus. It was good. I liked it. There's not much to say about it. Like, it was a good stage. I enjoyed myself. After that was another outfit change, and then they did Puma. And the way they did Puma was perfect for me. I don't love Puma the song, but I think it was definitely very much meant to be seen live. And live it was really cool. Plus, they had, so the stage had like separate parts that would rise up in like a circle, kind of. It was like steps of a circle. And Bumkey was right in front of me. So I had a great time during Puma. After Puma, they did Good Boy Gone Bad, which I will call a cherry bomb moment. For those who don't know, to me, a cherry bomb moment at a concert is a song where I would never listen to it outside of a concert. I would literally never go and stream Good Boy Gone Bad unless I was doing a full listen through of Toast's discography. And even then, there's like a 60% chance I'm going to skip it. I don't like this song. I think it is a bad song, okay? I had a great time to it live. That's what a cherry bomb moment is. It's a song I would never stream, but have a great time to live. And that's what this was. I had a lot of fun to this live. I still think it's a bad song. I would like to make that clear. I still think that Good Boy Gone Bad is Took's worst title by a very wide margin. But I had a phenomenal time to it live. After that, we have the worst stage of the night, which was absolutely Growing Pains. Dear God. It was a lot of things. I will say that. It was messy. It was almost campy in a way, but it hurt me spiritually. The song hurt me. It is not a good song. I think it is too loud on its own. And live, it was even louder. I did not enjoy it whatsoever. Then they went away again and came back to do Dreamer. They just kind of sat on the middle section of the stage. It was cute. It was nice. It was chill. It was a good way for me to decompress from Growing Pains because I still had a headache from it. Then, another one of the best stages of the night. They did Deep Down. I love Deep Down. Deep Down is one of my favorite Took songs. On their latest full, I think it might even be my favorite. And the choreography for it. I've never seen the choreography for Deep Down before. The choreography for it was so fun. It was so good. And the song itself is a banger. I was having the time of my life. I don't know what it was because I had the set list pulled up. And every time I would be like, okay, like, I think this song is next. And when I saw Deep Down, my brain didn't register for some reason that it was the Deep Down that I liked. Like, my brain was like, I don't know what song this is. Like, what song is Deep Down? And then I started and I was like, oh, of course this is Deep Down. I'm just an idiot. It was so fun. It was so good. In fact, it was excellent. Then we have reached what was allegedly the final song. I would like to stress, I said this for Enhypen, I need groups to stop doing this. I need it to stop being like a thing where they're like, okay, we're done, we're leaving, bye, and they come back for an encore. We all know you're coming back for an encore. And I understand why it was a thing at first when it wasn't always a thing that you would come back for an encore. But it is 2024. If I show up to a Tux concert, first of all, I have the set list. I know you're coming back. But also, I know there's an encore. Like, even showing up. If the lights don't turn on, I'm assuming there's an encore. But either way, their last song was I'll See You Tomorrow. Or I'll See You There Tomorrow. And it was good. It was great. It was really fun. It was honestly a great closing song. If it was the actual closing song. Like, if this had been... Well, no, because I like the closing song they did. But in theory, had this been the closing song, I think it would have worked really well. Then, in a shocking turn of events, Tux came back. They did actually, I will say, for Enhypen, and for a lot of concerts I've been to recently, in the gap between the last song and the encore, they'll show all the signs that people brought. They didn't do that this time. Like, I was waiting for it. I was expecting it to happen. I saw a Lesbians for Subin sign. And I would like to give respect to the girl who brought a Lesbians for Subin sign. Since the bestie, the lesbian, is a Subin stan, I would like to give respect to her. She was disrespected by the people who were managing this concert because they didn't show her sign. She had a great sign. Anyway, they didn't do Sign Hour, but they did come back. They performed Magic Island, a song I forgot existed because I don't listen to their first full all that often. Like, I have a very specific list of Took songs I listen to all the time, and that's it. Magic Island is not on that list. And it's really good. I forgot how good it was. It's a great song. Then we reached what I was under the impression was the last song. Because, again, I had their Korean set list up the entire show. So I was like, oh, okay, this is the last song. It was Miracle. For the record, it was Miracle. It was a great performance. But I was under the impression this was their last song. So for like 30 seconds before it ended, me and the bestie were like, okay, we're gonna dip 30 seconds early, hopefully beat enough of the crowd, so we're gonna watch while the members walk off stage, that we can beat some of the traffic. So we left like 30 seconds early, but we stayed for most of it, and it was really fun. I forgot how good of a song Miracle is too. In my defense, this one's a newer song. I don't actually know if that's a better point, but either way, I forgot how good it was. It's a great song. Now, here's the thing. Here's why it needed to be relevant that I was at the barricade for most of it. I left for the encore. If you were wondering when I left the barricade wall, it was for the encore. I was exhausted. My feet were killing me. I needed to sit in a chair. But we went back to our seats for, like, the encore because we were like, okay, we'll be fine up here. So, like, I need you to understand that. But we were at the barricade for most of the night, right? As we reached the top of the steps, so because we were walking up the steps to leave during the last, like, 30 seconds of Miracle, they started performing Cat and Dog. The bestie loves Cat and Dog, and I think Cat and Dog is a really fun song if done live. So we were like, oh, okay, we'll just stand back here, in the back, not blocking anyone's view, off to the side, like, we're not disrupting, and we'll just jam back here. Right now, that is when security decided to tell us to go back to our seats. I don't like this woman. I'm beefing with this woman. She was like, I'm gonna need to ask you to go back to your seats. Like, you watched us walk up the steps. You know we're in this section. Why can't we just jam here for what is presumably the last song? Whatever. We literally walked like 2 sections over and stood over there. We still saw the vast majority of Cat and Dog. It was really fun. It was really fun live. They'd done like a brief snippet of it during one of the Ments, which was fun. But the full song, great time. Then they did another song. Cat and Dog was not the closing song. The closing song was Moa Diary, which I think is the perfect closing song for a TXT concert. Like, it was so perfect. It was fun. It was cute. The members were having a great time, and I was having a great time. So it was all around just a moment. Anyway, that concludes the set list. So it is time to discuss the Tacoma Dome. Now, if you didn't watch my Hypin video, it's fine. I do think the Tacoma Dome section will give you context, but if you didn't, here's the cliff notes, okay? The Hypin concert, from the Tacoma Dome's perspective, was a disaster, okay? It took way too long to get in. They had to start late. They did not have enough metal detectors set up. There were not enough entrances. And on top of that, my seats were very unstable. And also, it was raining. Tacoma Dome couldn't control the rain, but I wasn't happy about the rain. Most of those issues were not present at TXT. For starters, it was gorgeous out. Like 70 degrees and sunny. It was beautiful. So there was that. Also, they were definitely more prepared this time around. They had 8 metal detectors set up instead of 3. So they definitely realized that it wasn't ideal. I also showed up a lot earlier for this one. Like, I was in line prepared a lot earlier, so I didn't have to wait as long. I got inside. I even got food. But it was good. They were better. So they fixed that issue. As for the seats, I want to see what the Tacoma Dome looks like when it's not a concert. Because my seats were still metal bleachers that would move with the movements of the crowd, which was very terrifying. But from where I was for most of the night, which was ground level, it was fine. It was good. They fixed most of the issues. I think I will be going to a tease. I had said in my Hypin video that I was unsure if I was going to go to a tease and that this concert would be sort of the metric to decide that. I'll probably be at a tease, but we will have to see. I'm going to look at prices when it's like maybe month of, and we'll go from there because I don't want to spend too much money. I spent so much money on concerts lately. Thankfully, well, not thankfully, I don't have to buy NCT Dream tickets at least, so like I have that money that I would have spent because I would have gone ham for Dream. But anyway, Tacoma Dome, vastly superior this time around. They really got their shit together. My one complaint is the woman who yelled at me at the end. Because, like, I was at the barricades the whole night. Security was walking by me all night. They saw me. They would, in fact, move out of the way out of fear they were blocking me. Okay? Like, they were very aware of my presence at this barricade. And I assume this woman was too. And I don't know why she did not care enough to go yell at us when we spent the entire concert not in our seats, but cared when we were in the back of the venue, whatever. Tacoma Dome, vast improvements. My one complaint about this concert, which is frankly not even the Tacoma Dome's fault. Actually, I have 2 things. One, they had so the stage was set up with like main stage, like starting stage. This was the wall. Starting stage, center stage, far off stage. Okay? They were never this far out. And I feel so bad for the girls who had pit and were like front of that section because you barely got to see TXT. Like, you were next to the stage and you barely got to see them. I feel so bad. They frankly should have cut off that last chunk and just had the like center part be the end of the stage. You would have had more room for pit. Not that I am pro making the front of the concert pit in the modern day, but it's what we're choosing to do. You would have had more room for that. So there was that. Also, because of the way they did it, with the members in the center a lot, they were still facing forward for most of it, which meant I was off to the side. And it meant a lot of my concert was viewing them from the side, which wasn't ideal, especially because for most of the people in the venue, it meant they were looking at them from the side. I really think, like, had they cut the stage right there, it would have just been a much wiser move. That's my one complaint, but that's not even really Tacomodo's fault. I assume Took's company designed the stage. But aside from that, Tacomodome, you did good this time. You did good this time. I do not apologize for putting shame on your name. You deserved the shame for Enhypen. But this time around, you did good. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts down below on everything I said. If you were there, what did you think? But yeah, you can also like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I'll be okay either way. And in the description, I will be putting the Instagrams of the people who gave me shit and my Enhypen video. So you can watch how I felt about the hell concert, frankly, that I went to for Enhypen. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!